What's up, y'all? Back at it one more time with the sit down with Mark. In this interview, man, I had my homeboy from school, man, 2 a.m. Ricky, singer, songwriter, actor, you name it, the brother doing it. Y'all check out the interview, man. I enjoy sitting down with him. I hope y'all like it. What up, man?
What's going on, my brother?
I can't call it, man. How you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Appreciate you, man, sitting down, man, with me for the sit down. I
No
appreciate it.
problem. No problem.
I know you got a lot going on. But I ain't gonna hold you too long, man. I got a couple questions because I want to know a couple things. So we
All
gonna
right, what's good?
check it out, man. Graduated from Central, man, and I know we was both mass comm majors. How did this jumpstart your music career?
Um, when I went to school, I actually was the youngest in my class. Because if you remember, I got to Central, I was like 16, right?
Yeah,
So for me, funny thing was, you know how freshman year they would go around, they would make us all say, what we want to do with our degree and all of that. And I
yeah,
literally, I remember, I stood up and was like, I don't want to use this degree at all. I don't want to have to use nothing you teach me other than for my music career. And I said exactly what I wanted to do, and I ended up doing it. like,
right.
so
I feel you on that, man. Big shout out to the mass comm major, mass comm department. You know, Dr. Matt didn't play no games with us.
not at all, not at all.
She
It
kept it
definitely
real with
prepared me
us.
for the industry.
Yeah, she kept it real with us, man. She truly kept it real with me because honestly, after graduation, I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I want to work at ESPN in some forms or fashion, but on my resume when I graduated, right know what I was finna do. When the Duke opportunity came, that was a jump start, and it's kind of right now with COVID. I got a job with them part time as brand ambassador. Um, once COVID in, but yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. Congrats, man.
thank you, man. Who inspired you, man, and gave you that "hey, go do it" mentality?
Um, I've always had this type of mentality just growing up. I want to say life kind of just gave me that mentality. Just certain things that I experienced, I always was a fighter. You know what I mean? I wasn't taking no for an answer.
Right,
But then once I got to Central and Hezekiah passed, I want to say that definitely lit a new fire in me because now it was like, okay, now I have to go twice as hard because I have this person who was stripped away of their right to live, their life and live out their dreams. And it's a lot of things that we wanted to do together. So I got to make sure I have to make it happen.
right. Um, man, speak on your hot new single, man. What you own, and
Yeah.
yeah, and how did it became a hit?
Oh, it's okay. So what you want is my new sequel. It's actually featuring CC Peniston. And how that song came about was actually crazy. So I actually went in the studio, and I had just been going back and forth with just dealing with different things in the industry because a lot of people don't know, but I'm a transgender male, right? And the music industry is a very heterosexual based industry. You know what I mean? Right. So when you look at how men and women go, you know what I mean, are treated differently. If it's men, and then it's women, and then it's Ricky and the other trans folks that want to be in the music industry. So I really had to be myself and not take no for an answer. You know what I mean? I had to be myself and be able to go into certain rooms and have uncomfortable conversations and really stand on my ground on what I was and wasn't going to do, right?
Yeah,
And what I do and don't represent. So me going into that studio session was, basically a session of me proving myself, right? And I did the song and I knocked it out in one take and I walked out and my producer Vic dropped his jaw and said, "What the hell?" I guess you came in here to shut me the hell up, huh? And I said, "Yep."
right, right.
And he called Cece and he really just played like the first 30 seconds of the song. Didn't say nothing like that. Just played the first 30 seconds. And she was like, "I love it. I want it." He was like, "Well, it's Ricky's song. So
Right.
you're just gonna have to jump on it with Ricky." And that
Oh
was
yeah.
it.
Doc, man, what advice have you been given that will inspire upcoming artists?
Um, the harder it feels, keep going. Right. So along my career journey, I realized that when I would face some of my toughest battles, I would have some of my biggest victories. You know what I mean? Whether that be in my career, whether that be personally, whether that be with relationships, whether that just be with family, you're gonna face a battle before you get through a big, you know what I'm saying, obstacle or big breakthrough in your career. So the key is to just keep going and remember who you are. You know what I mean? A lot of people get into this industry and a lot of people start to get accolades and success and they begin to forget who they are. You know what I mean? What You Want landed #1 on the LGBT urban music charts. That made me the first trans man to do that, period. And the first Black trans artist to ever go #1. You know what I mean? Some people would get that type of accomplishment. And I'm a cocky ass. Can I say big on your show? Well, I'm a cocky ass nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they would forget who they are. They would feel like I'm too big to do certain things. I'm too big to reach back to certain people. Whereas I view this as, damn, this wasn't an accomplishment for me. This was an accomplishment for everyone around me. You know what I mean? This was an accomplishment for everybody that kind of looks like me. And it made me want to even more now say, okay, now how can I use this to reach back and help someone else? So once you get to the success that you're trying to get to, don't forget the people that you got left behind. Don't forget the people who were supporting you when you still wasn't there. Don't forget the people who seen you when shit, was dark and it wasn't what you thought it was gonna be.
Right. You're a songwriter as well, man. Who have you had the opportunity of writing songs for, or who in the future that you'd like to write for?
The person I want to work with the most, or excited to meet or anything like that, I want to say Monica. That was really dope. CC Peniston was one. I always said that I wanted to work with somebody who was a legend. You know what I mean? I need a Lifetime Achievement Award winner under my belt. So I got that with one single. So I would love to work with 3 Stacks though. Andre 3000. That is my #1 favorite artist. And I feel like that would be just the most blessed song I could ever create.
Speak on, man, Rock Nation?
Mm-hmm.
And how you collab with them to make it a single?
I can't talk about that.
Okay. Tell me about your acting gigs, man, and where is that going?
Okay. Acting, I love doing it. Acting and modeling is something that I've done forever, just like with music. And it's something I basically have used to expand my brand musically. Right now, I'm working on a couple of auditions for different shows, different movies. So just continuing to work on different castings. As far as modeling, I have a bunch of different partnerships with different brands that I'm working with. I have the VDOM that I'm an ambassador for. I have Lucky Skivvies. And then I also have my own line of merch and things that I'm about to drop this spring. So,
man. Doc, man, I see you doing a lot, man. What is next? What's up next for you?
We're gonna win a Grammy, damn it. A Grammy, and I need to be in a big movie. I have Brown Boy. I have the album that is gonna be coming soon. I have a new single that is on the way, called Let Go. And this shit is probably, I wanna say it's neck and neck with What You Want.
Okay.
Like I said, I have the new collection that's about to drop in the springtime for a lot, merchandise as far as different things. And just continuing to work, continuing to grind, continuing to be myself.
Right. Tell people where they can stream your music, man, and how they can keep up with you.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at @2AMRicky. Follow me on Twitter. All my music, you can stream it everywhere. 2AM Ricky, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah, go get what you want.
Okay. Doc, it's been real with you, man. I enjoyed it.
I appreciate it, man.
I ask y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. And stream that What You Want, man, by 2AM Ricky.
All right, bro.